Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of the Flashpoint New Comic Book Day preview show. I know, first thing everybody's going to say is, oh my God, Danny, you missed FOC this week. And you're right, I did. I apologize. I never want to miss any of these two shows. These are the two most important shows this comic book store will ever do, simply because it informs you guys, the customers. So I apologize for that. I will say, um, this past week's FOC was probably the first FOC where the store was ordering a little bit bigger. So if you missed out on FOC, feel free to still check out the website, which is previewsworld.com/final orders due, and hit back 1 week. Put in any requests you have. We will likely have it. You guys, as customers, will have first dibs, and then they will hit the wall. With that being said, this is New Comic Book Day preview. We did go to OAX this past weekend, and it was a blast. We had a great time. Oh my God, I'd never been there. It's original Art Expo put on by comic art fans and Comic Art Live. Great show down at Doubletree by Universal in Orlando. Price of entry is not cheap, but it's worth every penny. And I'm going to show off some stuff here at the end of the show on that. Speaking of OAX, I met Carl Choi over there of 24/7 Comics, and he gave me this limited 100 copy ash can of a book called Bladesmith. He said it's essentially Watchmen, but if instead of them being, the British guys, they're all sushi chefs, hibachi chefs, and then they're also assassins. So really cool book. 24/7 Comics will be publishing these. Flashpoint Comics and Games will be carrying these. So I'm very excited about that. Shout out to Carl and everybody at 24/7 Comics. This is a cool ash can. I should have asked them to sign it. We could have put this up in the store, but it's all right. We'll run into Carl again soon. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and show off it is a fifth Wednesday. For those of you who don't know the insider lingo, fifth Wednesdays used to be annual weeks. With the drop in popularity of annuals and how unimportant they kind of are, it's now just become a gotcha week. Like they're going to throw some gimmicky stuff, some annuals, but you're not going to really see a lot of mainline books. So it is a very light week. So with that being said, I'm going to start with indie. I always like to start with indie, and I think the indie title of the week is Seasons Number One by Rick Remender. Rick Remender of Deadly Class. Oh my God. Deadly Class. He's done a few other things. Oh my God. I'm blanking on it. He just came off of a book that I really liked. But Deadly Class, Rick Remender. If you like that, is independent new number one. Really good. And then there is TMNT number 6. This is the end of the kind of individual story arcs. Number 7 will begin their journey together. But this is the Kevin Eastman cover. And speaking of Turtles and Kevin Eastman, I want to give a shout out to our friend Ethan Kennett. He ran sound for the guys at OAX, and he did a Turtles piece that went into the charity auction on Saturday night, and it went for $1,000. Congratulations to Ethan, and thank you for helping out Heroes Initiative. And thank you for OAX for allowing Ethan to have his piece on the auction. I thought that was really cool. So this was a book from a couple weeks ago, but we just got them from Diamond. This is Zootopia number 1. A cover. This is an all ages book. So this is a teen book. So and I think teen mostly because like it's not written like for young elementary school readers, in the sense of like there's a lot of words. So you're probably looking at like 4th grade and up. I'd maybe 3rd grader, but I think your 1st grader is going to struggle. And then there is an incentive. I have it for $7.99. So that's the A cover. And then the incentive. And then we have some other covers that did come in last week. I think we showed them off on last week's show. But you can check that out. Zootopia number 1. Really cool book. We'll jump into Marvel. Marvel literally has 3 books this week. Like I told you, 5th Wednesday. You'll learn it in the comic industry. Very light week. But this is cool. Star Wars: A New Legacy number 1. 10 years of Marvel Star Wars. It's got a bunch of stories. Charles Soule. Look at Dr. Aphra. The droids. So this is Star Wars New Legacy number 1. This is kind of anthology book, setting you up for the next world. It's got a story by Charles Soule, a story by Jason Aaron, and a story by Karen Gillian. So those are literally the people that were writing Star Wars when this first launched 10 years ago. So that's pretty cool. And then X-Men 131, first appearance of Emma Frost, got a reprint. And there is the A cover. It's facsimile edition. And then What If Galactus Transformed Spider-Gwen #1. So that is really cool. This series has done Hulk, Gambit, Rogue, and Moon Knight so far. So now Spider-Gwen. I think Spider-Gwen is the last one. And then we'll jump into DC. Again, not much. But that's where we begin. Towards the tail end of this is where we'll begin all of our OAX goodies. So Batman Long Halloween, Last Halloween #1 Noir edition. So this is all black and white. And then that also did get a blank variant. Same interiors, but you can get a Batman Long Halloween sketch drawn on there in black and white. Superman Lex Luthor special. I told you guys, Lex Luthor mood, eh? Written by Josh Williamson. So this is absolutely in the Superman continuity of the current comics, but giving you a little extra Lex Luthor. Then this is the kind of like what I like to call DC's seasonal book. DC's Lex and the City. And this is a Sozo Micah Nightwing cover, but we can just call it Sexy Nightwing. Sexy Nightwing. And then here is where we begin the OAX goodies. So this is a new cover this Wednesday for DC's Lex and the City, Harley Quinn, and Poison Ivy. This is done by Sowie, new artist who's been killing it for DC. But this is what is cool about this. We got that signed at OAX. So this is a $9.99 book. If you want the signed copy, it will be $15 just to pay for the signature there. But that is beautiful cover and signed. So that's super cool. And then speaking of OAX, we first of all we had a blast. Shout out to Bill and Kezra and everybody who puts that together. Shout out to T-Rex and Nick and Travis for hanging out with me and running around doing everything. So one of the cool things they do at OAX is on Sundays you can get sketches done from a few different people. And this one Amanda Connor did for my wife Lauren and my soon-to-be son Maverick. Amanda Connor's Harley Quinn is the first comics my wife ever read, so I had to get that done for her. She was super nice. Then I got Adam Hughes to do. I'd never seen Adam Hughes really do a Flash, so I got him to do a Flash for me, and I'm actually super happy with it. And then this is a new artist for me. He's doing the interiors on Marvel's Magic series, but Herman Peralta did this Superman. This was on my wife's request, and I think this is the best dang Superman I've ever seen. So these were at OAX. So the cool thing is at OAX in your goodie bag, they give you these OAX sketch cards, and they have OAX on the back, and it's really cool. As you see, we went ahead and did the Flashpoint grand opening sketch cards, which obviously hold a special place in our hearts because this will always forever be like my history, store history. But yeah, we're excited about that. Those will go in the the piece for my wife will stay in the house, and the piece. Yo, what's up, Crystal Face? How are you doing, man? Thank you, man. Hey, what's up, Meeples? How are you doing? Jeremy, did you see the Amberlin comic book, Amberlin graphic novel that got announced a couple days ago? But yeah, I'm gonna keep moving on. So OAX is awesome. I got those sketches done. I also got an Adam Hughes sketch done. It's inside the house, and I'm not gonna run to go get it. So I'll post a picture of it on Instagram. All right, and then I got some books signed. I will show them off, and technically, you guys can claim them if you'd like. Just know that most of these are probably about $5 more than cover price because of the price of the signatures. Okay. So this is Harley Quinn #46, right? Yes, Harley Quinn #46, the Winter Wonderlands variant by Christy Zulu. So this was normally $4.99. So this will be a $10 variant because I got to meet Christy and she signed it. Her and her husband were super awesome. And then speaking of Sawi, this was her variant for Black Canary number 13. Or sorry, Black Canary number 3. And then she signed it with beautiful pink pen. So this one was a 5.99 cover, so this one would be 11. Hey, what's up, Gordon? How are you, man? Thank you. I meant to tell you thank you for coming out to the Winter Springs Comic and Toy Show. We're very excited to announce more information with Winter Springs, probably like in the next 48 hours. So keep an eye out for that. Oh, we met Josh Casera. I think that I'm saying that right. He is the interior artist for Deadpool Wolverine, which is being written by Ben Percy. And he was super nice and he was able to sign a bunch of covers for us. So he signed this cover, which I thought was cool the way he signed it. So this one is, I think these will all be $10. So he signed that one. And then he made sure to sign a Frank Miller for us. It's the Frank Miller cover. He signed the Doodle Pool variant. And then he signed a couple of copies of his A cover. He is the artist on this one. I think he signed them all in silver. No, he signed a couple. He signed one in gold and the rest in silver. So if you're the first person to claim one of these, you can pick your color. These are $10. And then we met Adam Hughes there, as you could tell by the Flash sketch. And hey, what's up, Will? How are you doing, Will? When we open the store, you know I need 47 Furious Tales. So um, let's get in contact and definitely get me a bundle of some number ones and maybe twos. We'll talk about it, but I definitely need number ones. And Will, I want to talk with you to see if there's a way Sonopa Publishing can be in Free Comic Book Day. I know it costs you guys money to print your books, but I have wanted to try to figure that out. So we'll talk about that. But Adam Hughes was at this show. He did a sketch for us, but he also signed a couple books. I got him to sign the West Coast Avengers number one second print variant. This second printing, and he signed it. So that one is $9.99. Then he signed the Uncanny X-Men Rogue number 6 variant. Signed it right on her on the cheeks. So this one is $10 as well. And then he signed some copies of the Rogue Savage Land foil. So this was originally an $8.49 foil. So we'll do these signed $12 is what I'll do if once it'll probably be 15 when the store opens. But if anybody watching this show ends up wanting one of those, we will do them for $12. If you have any questions about any assigned books, just let us know. The sketch cards are not for sale. We will have the Adam Hughes when the store opens. The Adam Hughes sketch will be like a showpiece at the store. But I think after about the first month, it will be available for sale. But we do want to have it as a cool showpiece for like the grand opening and everything like that. So it won't be available right away. And with that being said, guys, I'm gonna check Instagram comments because they don't automatically show up over here. Got you covered. Cool. Thank you, Will. It was a pleasure. Looking for a very good deal. Several of them I got from you. Awesome, Gordon. Thank you so much, and thank you, Crystal. I think it was Michael. Gosh, I'm so sorry if I forgot. Send me a message. Email me soon. We are gonna be doing a cool like young entrepreneurs type of thing at the store once we open, probably like in March. Your art would be really perfect for that, especially since you're a younger artist. But just send me a message. With that being said, guys, keep an eye out in the next 48 hours on the social medias. I think we'll be able to make some final announcements. And I will make sure. So Friday, I might do an FOC show Thursday. It might be a little early, and there might not be pictures for everything, but it'll at least set you guys all up with the info and give you maximum amount of time to get that order in. So let's aim for Thursday night, probably about I'm gonna say after the sun goes down. Thursday night, 8 o'clock, FOC show. Let's aim for that. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining us. This weekend is ShadowCon here in Orlando, but then next weekend is MegaCon. We will be out at MegaCon wearing our red and blue Flashpoint shirts with the QR code on the back, grand opening date. If you see us out there, tap us down. We'll get you hooked up with a sticker or something or a sketch card. Actually, that's what we'll do. We'll do the sketch card. So yeah, with that being said, guys, thank you for everybody who's watched. Thank you, Gordon. Eric just joined. Eric, um, you can rewatch on Facebook, and I'll have it on YouTube later today because I know Instagram's gonna delete it here in a second. You got a table at MegaCon? Yes, I'll be walking around, so I won't have a table because obviously we're like literally getting ready to open the store. So I'll be walking around, kind of guerrilla marketing, but I will make sure to find you. Let me know what, or I'm sure you'll post on Instagram, but let me know what table you're at, and I will come by and see you. We'll post content. It'll be very cool. Got to bounce for now. Catch you up soon. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody for watching. And as always, feel free to message us on Facebook, X, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, or email us at flashpointcomicsandgames@gmail.com. And as always, y'all, collect what you love. Where will the store be located? I guess you guys that are watching and whoever watches this on YouTube can like get the sneak preview. My wife will kill me, so like I hope she's not watching. This is the one moment where I hope my wife isn't watching. So we're gonna open in Winter Springs. That is the address right there. I know it's not like in focus, but Winter Springs. So right in between Ronald Ray, or sorry, 1792 and Tuscaloosa. And yeah, and our hope is to open up. Well, yeah, you guys will know. Give us 48 hours, guys. I'm giving up too many secrets now. But yeah, we're very excited. And if you love comic books, TCG games, or board games, tabletop games, D&D, you will love our store. And we're going to be right next to Senor Tequila, so you can get some good Mexican food. And they are hopefully opening a couple more food places in the plaza, which we will be very friendly with. Marco's Pizza is also in the plaza, and they're super cool. So, yeah, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Like I said, keep an eye out. In 48, when we do the big news, it will not be a live stream just because I want to have the opportunity to edit and post it on multiple platforms because this is not let me go to TikTok and stuff like that. So it will be a pre-recorded video, but trust me, it will. You guys will be able to ask any questions you want after that. I will be answering them. It just won't be a live video. With that being said, guys, as always, take it easy and flash out.